And 5, 4, 3. Welcome to Peacekeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Joining me, B. It's okay. You can just blow the smoke. It's fine.
No, I turned around and you got Pinhead like facing the wall like he's in trouble. I turned around to hold my smoke and he's like turned to the corner holding the guitar like this. He looks so sad. Anyways, I'm Dannon.
Dannon, very good to see you. It's been a while since we've been in the studio. We're working out our kinks. Working out the kinks. Oh my God, what has happened? How did that happen?
I don't know. Okay, we're off to a great start.
We're off to a cracking start. So it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been.
Okay.
Anyways, it's the last video we just released actually recently on the channel was Nightwish, Over the Hills and Far Away.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people are giving us some grief about how we check out Tarja Turunen Nightwish and then we say immediately how we love Floor. So I gotta say, what I'm gonna attempt to do on this is very special. Marko Hietala, bass player for Nightwish, former bass player, is doing some solo stuff, and he's recruited Tarja Turunen. So this is like a chance for us just to see them without the Nightwish like baggage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See them as their own artist. I love Marko Hietala. He has an amazing vocals. He will be Nightwish just recently put out a track list for their new album that's dropping. And I think the new single drops in June, so that's very exciting for me. But in my heart of hearts, I think Marko Hietala not in the band, that's how, like, that's such a hole for me.
Well, like Tarja as well is a fantastic artist.
She's a fantastic vocalist. Yeah. She's amazing. That stuff that she did with Nightwish is so great. Over the Hills and Far Away being a definite example of that. So this is from Nuclear Blast, Marko Hietala. The song is called Left on Mars, and it's so great. So we never really got into the dirt about Tarja Turunen leaving Nightwish and like some of that drama because it's very kind of crazy. I'll just give you a little lowdown.
We could do a video on it.
We could do a video on it, but like they did this concert called End of an Era, where they all knew that they were going to be breaking up, that this was their final concert. The only person who didn't know was Tarja. And so at the end of this concert, they gave her a letter informing her that she's no longer in Nightwish. It's such a crazy story to get into it. I've got goosebumps. We got to do a video where we drink wine and gossip about it, or some wine substitute. We don't drink wine, but so that's so crazy. So there was a lot of heat, a lot of anger towards the people, the guys in Nightwish. How could you do this? You know what I mean? So it's great to see Marko kind of reaching out to Tarja to get back together. You know what I mean? So that's very cool. I'm excited. I don't even know what to expect. Yeah. What do you say we just dive right into Left on Mars?
Let's do it.
Marko Hietala featuring Tarja Turunen on Peacekeeper.
We have done.
Okay. Very cool. I gotta say, I've got a lot of conspiracy theories floating in my head about this song.
Why?
Because they didn't choose to be an alien. They're looking for a home. They're both kind of Nightwish former artists, and that's kind of a stigma that they'll forever bear. Like, I don't think that people will ever, it's hard to, like, when you're in a huge band and then you're not.
Yeah.
You're like left on Mars. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if do you think that Marco will ever do an interview where the person won't, like, low-key ask, like,
well,
you ever have
him, but her too,
and
right?
especially her. Like, how do you feel about Nightwish now,
But what I'm trying to say, or what I thought, was, we just said before we started.
We just did all that.
We just said before we did this, though, that at the end of every Floor song or Tarja
song, we start talking about Floor. Yeah. Well, it's hard not to, especially when you have versions of.
But that's, I'm not, you don't have to defend that. What I'm saying is that's what the song's about.
Yeah, right? You think so?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to now I'm no longer Nightwish. I want to be my own thing, but I'm forever kind of like left on Mars. I'm kind of like this alien. You know what I mean? People will forever like compare or just try and do that. So and the fact that they're together, I gotta say, this has got to be, like, if you're a Nightwish, Tarja Turunen, OG fan, this has got to be something beautiful for you to see. Like Marco,
tearful,
like them back together, harmonizing. They sound so fucking great together.
Sound incredible.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, that's why, like, I love, like, I'm not a huge fan of the operatic vocals. Like I like it, but like when you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to me, having Marco harmonize really makes it, you know what I mean? Rounded. Yeah, for sure. That's what's so great about, like, those early Nightwish videos, is that you have this operatic female vocalist who goes to these highs, but then it's kind of grounded by this fucking amazing vocalist in his own right, Marko Hietala.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I love this. This was amazing. And I also have to say, this style of music, it's kind of like reminiscent of like 80s kind of music, right? You know what I mean? I gotta say, before I met you, I never really fucked with a lot of that shit, but you constantly, you showed me Ted Nugent. Like, I didn't fuck with Ted Nugent at all. I heard Cat Scratch Fever. That's it. Yeah. And then you showed me Fred Bear, and I'm like, this fucking Ted Nugent is amazing. And then we listened to Running with the Devil by Van Halen, and I'm like, wow, this song is fucking insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like this kind of captured that style, that fucking, you know what I mean? That 80s kind of like rock with a little synth. Are you testing your microphone? Is that what you're doing?
You're talking.
But yeah, so that's where I was thinking, wow, this is like that stuff because I never fucked with hair metal. I was kind of a music snob. I listened to grunge. I listened to heavy metal. I
love
like, I never fucked with like Motley Crue, for example. You know what I mean? So you've really opened my horizons in that respect. So I gotta say, this was kind of reminiscent of that style, that like Van Halen, you know, Warrant. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? So I really like this. This was great. So let us know what you think in the comment section. Are we crazy, or is this not about? See, it's hard to, like, everything that they ever do, I will look at in a Nightwish.
And that's probably what it's about.
Yeah. So let us know what you think in that comment section.
Yeah.
And for Peacekeeper, my name is Nathan, and that's
Dannon.
Play safe. I can put my arm back on.
Yes, you can.